And we're jumping into our final conversation this morning, and we're here joined with Avatar Buddy, well, Miss Stephanie Sylvestre, who's a co-founder and chief visionary officer of Avatar Buddy. And we'll be finding out about how Gen AI can actually help you to excel in company and everything else. So good morning to you, Miss Sylvestre. How are you doing?
To be here today.
There we go. We weren't hearing you just now, but we hear you now. So I want to firstly ask then, Avatar Buddy, how did this come about?
Avatar Buddy came up about 9 years ago when I was trying to figure out how to help people be the best version of themselves and leverage the support that we were providing for the residents of Miami-Dade County. I used to work at a organization that funded programs that help improve the lives of children and family in Miami. And that's how Avatar Buddy came to life.
I love it. I love the concept. So now looking of the idea of supporting these families, I know that the Gen AI is now an aspect. Talk to us a little bit about the Gen AI, the Avatar Buddy. How does the two marry and what do they make from there?
So when I was growing up in Belize, my dad and I would sit around and talk about how do we solve poverty. And one of the things that I found with Gen AI is if used appropriately and configured correctly, it can be used to substitute humans. And what that means is that now anybody and everybody can have a digital mentor that can help them excel and be the best version of themselves. They're no longer restricted to the people that they know or the resources they have at hand. With Gen AI, you're able to get access to all the information in the world, and it can help you navigate, learn new things, build your self-esteem, and easily recall the information that you've learned. And the really, really cool thing about it is that it teaches you the way you would learn. So go ahead.
No, you could go ahead.
So if you have 5 different people learning about a topic, history of Belize, they would have 5 different questions, and the AI would respond in 5 different ways. And that means that each person now has a personalized coach and a response, and then they are able to learn at their pace and in the way they learn best.
I like that.
So I want to get more of a practical example from you. Let's talk about someone who is in the business of, I don't know, of... Let's just hear a practical example. Yeah.
Okay,
I like how brothers coming with.
I can give you a very simple example.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
When we started our company, I created the website. It was a very flat website. It had black and aqua on it, and it didn't really say anything. So we hired a brand marketer to be able to talk to us about what our branding should be. And then I took the information that they gave me and I gave it to the AI, and I configured a marketing buddy. And the AI spit out a wireframe and a marketing strategy that we then were able to edit. I gave it back to the brand marketer for review. And then once she approved it, I gave it to the development company, and our website went from a bland, one-dimensional website to a colorful, vibrant, engaging website. And that's an example of how you could use the AI in your company. If you need to improve your marketing, you need to improve your sales, you need to improve your finances, and you might have somebody that's guiding you, but they're not going to do the work for you. The AI can help you with doing the work.
Okay, there we go.
I feel like it's really, in that sense, like really enhancing what you're doing. Because one thing I try to remember and also tell people is that AI is not supposed to like replace you, but you're supposed to enhance, like you're saying, because you said you did the website. So you started off with a skeleton, something was already there. So then after that, it enhanced what you had to make it better. And of course, giving you the marketing strategy and all these things too as well. So it really takes what you're doing and brings it up a little caliber, a step up more too as well. So in that aspect, for people that are listening and understanding this, like how could they now, because there are a lot of people that are struggling with technology, struggling with AI, struggling to understand. They know it's here and it's staying and it's now, but how I navigate it, how would you explain them now to start to navigate this digital buddy that's supporting them?
So I'm so glad that you said that, because at Avatar Buddy, we're all about making sure people are first. So our solutions are designed to make sure that you have to have a human in the loop in order to use it. It's not going to automate any of your work. It will help you get it done faster. So to answer your question, I encourage everybody that's afraid of the AI or not sure how to do it is to go to ChatGPT, get a free account, and have it help you write a social media post. So you write the social media post and then ask it to write the social media post for you. And you'll see the difference in the post. The post will be more precise, it'll be tighter, and it will include a call to action that you might not always remember. It'll automatically add your hashtags. So it just makes it easier. And for those people that don't do social media, then I say to them, this is a very easy test. Just imagine that you want to write a letter to your 10 closest friends about how much you appreciate them. And so those letters can take time. You could just basically give the AI the name of the friend and 2 or 3 key points of why you appreciate that person. And then just tell the AI a little bit about you, and it will write those 10 letters for you. And then all you have to do is just do some site editing, and you have 10 letters that you can give to your closest friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
Making life so much easier.
It really is, like just mapping it out, because sometimes people you have the idea but you don't have the words, and the conciseness is also a feature what I love so much about AI, because sometimes we tend to be fluffy, we tend to have a lot of things to say, and we have to, like, you can be specific and say put it to 50 words, just I want 50 exact words, and it can do that. But I love that practical example for people in different spheres, where whether it be a Facebook post, whether it be just a letter, or whether it be just writing out some thoughts, like if you're trying to deal with an argument or you're trying to do an explanation to somebody, test it out like that, and then see exactly how it can work in your favor from there. And so after doing that exercise, now we're doing it a practicality, right? So somebody's done that. They realize, oh my goodness, I love this. It's making my life easier. What's my next step from there too as well with the Avatar Buddy and, getting on board for this?
So then I would recommend that they explore different AI companies. There are a number of companies like Avatar Buddy that is designed to help you with writing the prompt engineering, which is on the back end to help you, the AI do things for you, so you don't always tell it that it needs to behave a certain way. So like an example would be, you want a social media buddy. We have configured it so that when you say when we just go to it and you ask it to write a post, it will automatically write a LinkedIn post, a TikTok post, and an Instagram post. And when it writes the TikTok post, it gives you the steps on how to create the video to go along with the post. So instead of always having to say, hey, you're like an influencer that has 1 million followers and blah, 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 you could just be like, write the post. And that's where really where the benefit comes in. So I recommend that you research companies. Happy to obviously say research Avatar Buddy. You can go to our website, avatarbuddy.ai, and find out more. You can also play with our solution. You don't have to give us your email address or any contact info. Just click on Try Me, the Try Me buttons all over the website. And it will talk to you and tell you about different buddies that we've created in the past and how we can help your company.
I love that. And so, like you said, trying it out, seeing what it feels like. And I know Brandon has already put avatarbuddy.ai in the chat for people that want to be able to go straight to the website and see exactly what's going on and dive a little bit deeper. If you have any questions or so forth, they can definitely, message in to find out what's happening there, get a little bit more guidance. But the Avatar Buddy is there for a reason to help guide you too as well.
Definitely implore GOB to
Oh, yeah.
actually visit avatarbuddy.ai in order to see how they could more streamline and optimize their services. Because, whew, Ms. Sylvestre, we have some things in this country that we need to fix.
Yeah,
I'm,
no, definitely.
I'm pretty sure that Avatar Buddy can be the way for them.
Yeah, because it really is about, enhancing services, enhancing how you do things, the speed in which you do things, the reliability of how you can be able to get things done. So I think, this is a really great step forward. I'm so grateful for this conversation of you opening up our eyes to what is available, of what Avatar Buddy can do for us. And so people, like you said, will do the try me, will do the little test to see if this is for them, and business owners specifically out there will hear this conversation and test it out a little bit and see what 2025 can bring. As we're wrapping up this segment, what is the next step for Avatar Buddy and the company, and where you guys are going to go with this too as well? Can we look forward to anything extra, anything more happening for 2025?
Absolutely, yes. We're working and looking to expand not only to Belize, but also to South Africa and Kenya. And the idea is that we've created a team of buddies that can help on organization scale. And in the part of the team of buddies, we have a CFO buddy, a marketing buddy, a support buddy, and an expert buddy. And the support buddy allows you to put a button on your website and be able to answer any of your customers' questions and 24/7. So one of the things that we did with our website is we configured it so it only talks about Avatar Buddy. If you try and get it to do something else, it won't give you any information about things outside of Avatar Buddy. But then what it also did is, if depending on the questions you ask, it will give you a link to our Calendly so that you can automatically schedule a meeting. So it cuts out that back and forth where somebody calls, you're not available, you call them back, they're not available. It's very easy, it's seamless, and so now the sales cycle becomes a little bit better. And then once you've closed the deal, being able to provide support 24/7, because when you ask it a question, it goes and it looks at the same manual that you would normally have a human look at and answer the questions. And it answers about 80% of the questions without having human intervention from that perspective. So what ends up happening is that you're having a situation where your company is scaling without adding headcount. So your existing employees are being amplified, they're doing more, they're spending less time, and you're becoming more profitable. And so we're basically our slogan for 2025 is to soar in with a buddy in 2025.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
So thank you again for this conversation.
Thank you so much.
And we're looking forward, if there's any other updates that you guys want to share with us, please always, we can have another conversation so people know what's available, because this is how people start branching out, seeing what they can, connect with and be able to contribute with too. So, because everybody wants 2025 to have a better work-life balance, better able to reach out and enhance what they're doing too as well, and bring the level up a little bit more. And I'm glad to see, Avatar Buddy trying to do that for business owners out there and allowing people that assistance too as well. So thank you so much, Ms. Stephanie, for this conversation.